Welcome to Aaron's Vape Spot. I'll tell you guys the flavor I got for Wesley's this week. Well, my boyfriend got me. Bear with me, I'm gonna get something to drink. And I'm about to lose my mod. I'm not 100% on this flavor. I really ain't. I'm right up in the air about it, 50-50. I'm addicted to Mountain Dew. Anyway. The flavor of the week is called Becky. Of course, you know, the cloud output's the same. Becky, I want to say it's like a tropical gum. It smells very fruity. It smells like pineapples, mangoes, and cute stuff like that. I want to say it's like a pineapple mango gum. Not very steeped. So this will probably go into my box, which I'm actually on. Yes! I threw it in the little container I have of my 29 bottles of juice. And it literally hit inside of it. It landed right in it. Now, if it's standing upright, that's even a plus. That's even better. I didn't mean to flip you guys off. I'm just so used to using my middle finger to push up my glasses, which I gotta get new ones. But anyway, a little rant. It's been bugging me, and I told my boyfriend about it, and he said I did the right thing by going back, and I was on my first 15 Monday. I think it was. It was either Monday this week or last week. I can't remember. But I was on one of my breaks, and a customer comes up, notices I'm vaping in where I work at, we have a bus stop. Not a lot of people use it. Some customers do, but due to the store being remodeled, they'll have that area blocked off where the bus can't come in. But courtesy of people, because I don't know if they have allergy to any of the ingredients in vape juice, I'll walk away and I'll go towards another area away from it. But anyway, I was sitting there vaping and the customer comes through. I think it was a customer. Not 100% if he was or not, but I think of him. I thought he was a customer or whatnot. He had a little smaller vape in his hand. And, as you guys can tell, your girl can plume clouds. And he was amazed by how big of the clouds I was getting. Well, he was talking about his vape and everything. And he wanted to know, what I was vaping. And at the time it was Orgasm by 1UP, which is, as you guys can watch the vape box review, it was the box, one of the 60 ml bottles of juice I got. And we were getting into talking about it, and this coworker of mine, she's in her second trimester. She's about starting of it, so she's about 2 weeks into her second trimester at the time. And she decides to tell me while she has a lit cigarette that vaping is bad. No, and I kid you not, she literally straight out said, "You do realize you can get popcorn lung from vaping." Really? Honestly, really? I've been vaping for 3 years. I was vaping when diacetyl was in a lot of the vape juices. I knew where my juice was because the shop I was going to actually made the juice in front of you. And they had a mirror. It looked like a little vanity set. And I wish the store was still open. Well, it is, but it's not in the area where my son lives at in Virginia. But no, they had like this little vanity, and you could actually watch the person who was making it. You could see what they're putting in your juice. I looked at her, and the guy that was vaping, he had quit smoking about a year and a half ago, type of thing at the time, or whatever. He was talking to me about it, and it started to make me irritated. I looked at her, I was like, actually, no. The chemical that causes popcorn lung is diacetyl. I was like, there's 5 ingredients in vape juice. I can pull out my bottle of vape juice and tell you what the 5 ingredients are of vape juice. And I showed her. I was like, do you realize you have a higher chance of getting popcorn lung than I do? Oh, and then she shut up real quick. And then she changed her tune. She's like, well, you do realize you're putting vapor liquid into your lungs. Instantly, I'm thinking, you're uneducated, you're pregnant, and you're smoking cigarettes. You're bragging about how you smoke maybe 5 cigarettes a day. If that. And you're pregnant. Okay, honey. Do your actual research, and you'll realize that the whole popcorn lung thing came about because the FDA wants to make you think that vape juice has it in it. It used to. But a lot of vape companies have yanked that flavor, that ingredient out of their juice. It's no longer able to be put in their juice. For one. For two, I actually did research and actually read about it. It was like a small percentage of people that worked in a popcorn factory that inhaled the chemical diacetyl, which is for microwave buttering flavor on popcorn that you digest, that were inhaling this chemical. Only a certain percentage of them actually complained about their symptoms and were diagnosed with popcorn lung. An ex-brother-in-law of mine has popcorn lung. But the juice he had diacetyl in it. Popcorn lung. It's little pockets in your lungs that are filled up with fluid, and when you cough, you sound like you're rasping. You're raspy when you cough. Almost like pneumonia to a point. But it was irritating to me. Because then I was wanting to tell her, well, honest, and then I even said it, like, actually in a cigarette it has a higher percentage of diacetyl, and you're inhaling it every time you take a puff off of a cigarette. I wanted to go into the benefits of vaping, saying, well, cigarettes, you can't really decrease your nicotine intake. Vaping, you can. Cigarettes, yeah, you go to a lighter cigarette, but you're still getting the same amount of nicotine. Vaping, you can decrease from 9 to 6 to 3 to 1.5 to 0. I almost went on to basically a soapbox tangent about how vaping is a lot healthier. A lot healthier. I didn't say 100% healthier. I just said a lot healthier. I wanted to go on a damn tangent about that shit. Like, straight up. Wanted to, deal with it. But then I was like, no, I like my job. I don't want to lose it. That's my paycheck. That's my livelihood right there. I don't need to listen to some Debbie Downer, so to speak, who thinks smoking a cigarette while she's pregnant is really gonna cause me to lose my job. Not happening. I will happily vape my clouds of lies over smoking a cigarette. Any fucking day. I want honesty. My righteous clouds of dragon fruit and mango, or my righteous clouds of watermelon and guava, which I was vaping. I'll gladly vape those and avoid blowing them in your face. But yet, you have no problem blowing cigarette smoke towards my direction. Mind you, I can smell it. It stinks. It kind of makes me nauseous. I'd rather smell something fruity and have customers that are people, co-workers, customers, whatever. Because I'll try not to blow it in anybody's direction. If I'm out in a parking lot and the wind blows it in their direction, they'll sniff the air, like, oh, that smells good. Oh, what do you got? Oh, it's vape juice and it's like, oh, that smells good. Not now, some people, as you probably have noticed, will get all stuck up, like, oh my god, I used to work at a gas station. I was outside because I had to be near the door, and I would be vaping, but I would avoid blowing it towards the door, or blowing it around kids or people. But the smell would linger, and I kid you not, a couple years ago when I was working at a gas station, this elderly couple, a man had his handkerchief over his nose, and this woman took her shirt and did that and walked into the store. No, they did not buy cigarettes. They bought, I think they were going to Burger King or whatever. But you mean to tell me you'd rather smell cigarette smoke and get possible secondhand smoke from someone smoking cigarettes versus smelling something that smells delicious? To each its own. I will happily take my 31, almost 32-year-old ass and vape. When my son is 18, before he buys his first fucking pack of cigarettes, I will buy him a bottle of juice and a fucking vape. And I will actually take him to a vape shop and let him pick out his first vape when he is 18. Oh, actually, when he is 21. When he hits, now I know legal age in Maryland, and I think in Virginia it's now 21. So whenever he hits that legal age of 21, I will go and take him to a local vape shop. Let him buy his first tank mod. Buy his first bottle of juice. And shit, since he's 21, I might as well buy him his own first beer too. Because you know what? I'm preventing my son from smoking cigarettes. Filling up his perfectly healthy lungs with some chemicals that God knows what. I don't want my son to have lung cancer. No. Sorry, honey. I'm not acting self-righteous saying, oh, vaping is a lot better. No, it's a healthier alternative. It helped me quit. I'm preventing him from going to that route. Point fucking blank. But if that bottle of juice actually steeps, which I have some juice in my little 80 cent container from Walmart. This little container that I think you can stack up. I have 29 bottles of juice in it. Some are from Wesley, some are from Exhaust, which I did do. And of course, vape box. It's all thrown in there. Some have actually steeped, and I am tempted to try them when I'm finished this tank. I will try them. I might actually end up going with my orgasm, which I love that flavor. I don't know why. The first time I had actual guava, a flavor that had guava, and man, that shit is so good. So, I don't know. But yeah, I got 29 bottles of juice. But I just wanted to get that shit off my chest. Wish me luck, you guys. I need all the luck I can get. I got traffic tickets. Karma bit me in the ass. Let's just say that. I gotta go to court for 2 tickets on the 24th of June. So I gotta miss work unless they just make it a day off for me. And go and figure out if I'm just gonna end up. Hopefully, it's my first offense, so hopefully, no jail time. Fingers crossed on that. I shouldn't get jail time. It should just be my first offense. If they say, well, if you get your license, you're gonna have points, blah, 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 and pay this fine. You have 30 days to pay this fine from the date of the court. Then that's fine by me. I will gladly pay that fucking fine and deal with those points and be happy. You know? As long as I don't get jail time, I'm good. I'm Gucci on that. So yeah, definitely wish me luck. If you believe in God or whatever, pray for me. Pray that, hopefully the officer that gave me the ticket isn't there. and that it gets thrown out of court and I just have to pay a small fine. That's all I'm hoping. Happy thoughts on that one. But, yeah. I decided to take my moped and get 5 tickets in one day. Lesson learned. I'm waiting for something else to come in the mail. Once that does, I'll be okay. So yeah, please keep me in your thoughts and prayers and give me all the good vibes for that day. When that happens, after I come home from court, I'll get on here and let you guys know what happened. Till next time. Peace!